It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Wednesday, the 31st of August. I'm Michael Groff. The big story for the rest of the week and heading into the Labor Day holiday weekend will be the heat. Temperatures above average. Rain chances very minimal across the state, and we shouldn't see any shower or storm activity here in the lower deserts. But as we get into next week, there is forecast uncertainty to talk about, and we will do that, of course. So let's get into it here, looking at the almanac from yesterday. 111 degrees the afternoon high, 89 was the morning low, the normal high 104, the normal low 82. And as we look outside right now here at 8:50 a.m., clear sky in Phoenix, 93 degrees right now at Sky Harbor, dew point at 56, relative humidity 28%, the winds are light, and the barometer is steady. Here's the upper air look. High pressure is currently situated just to the north of Arizona. The flow aloft is out of the east and northeast. And typically, that's not a bad setup to bring shower and storm activity in here from the mountains, but we don't see storms forming over the mountains due to the fact that we have a rather dry air mass, especially in the mid and upper levels. And a capping inversion has pretty much put the lid on storm activity. And with less storms, less clouds, and lower humidity, temperatures will remain above average. Here's the watch warning map. We still have an excessive heat warning in effect for the Phoenix area through 8 p.m. this evening. Excessive heat warnings further to the west over western Arizona and southern California up into southern Nevada through this weekend. And really, we could see some rather high heat index values, especially in southern California this weekend with a little bit of low-level moisture coming in there. Dew points could climb into the 60s and 70s, so we could see heat index values out that way above 115 degrees. Here's the convective outlook. We've got a marginal risk of severe storms over parts of Colorado, Kansas, and Nebraska. And the tropics in the Atlantic Basin, extremely quiet. Now, there are 3 waves on the board, and each of them has a medium to high chance of development over the next 5 days. But all of these are going to be gaining latitude. They are not going to impact the United States in all probability. And so that means we're going to go the entire month of August without a named tropical storm in the Atlantic. That has not happened in 25 years, so hopefully this quiet weather in the tropics continues for the foreseeable future. And here's a look at precipitation. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, nothing. Statewide, a little bit possible up to the north over the higher terrain, but even that doesn't look all that impressive because, by and large, the weather pattern will remain rather quiet. And we'll talk about the details of that right now as we get to the models, see what the future may hold. Here we go. This is the GFS. It is the 06Z run, and this is valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. High pressure continues to sit to the north of us, an easterly flow, but not much in the way of moisture around. So what it means for us down at the surface for the rest of the day today, sunny sky and still very warm. Highs 105 to 109. Tonight, mostly clear sky with just a few evening clouds. Overnight lows mostly in the 80s. And then tomorrow, sunny, and we'll shave a couple of degrees off of high temperatures back to around 103 to 107. Same story for Friday, with an isolated storm possible over the higher terrain of northern and eastern Arizona. As we go into the holiday weekend, yes, we will see some widely scattered showers and thunderstorms over the higher terrain, but overall, we stay dry here in the deserts with sunny sky on Saturday and Sunday. The ridge strengthens a little bit, and so high temperatures will get back toward 110 degrees here. And as I mentioned, a bit of low-level moisture may sneak into those Southern California deserts, the Imperial Valley. Dew points could really climb out there, so it could be not only hot, but very humid and oppressive heat index values pushing up toward 115 degrees out there. On Labor Day itself, the ridge begins to weaken once again, and that could open the door for a few more showers and storms to develop over the higher terrain. 1 or 2 of those might get to the lower deserts, but at this point, we're keeping the forecast dry. High temperatures fall back to around 103 to 108, and we'll shave another degree or 2 off of afternoon highs for Tuesday with partly cloudy sky in here, and again, widely scattered mountain thunderstorms. As we go to a week from today, this is Wednesday, the 7th of September. Interesting pattern developing here. We've got a trough just off the Pacific Northwest coast. We've got a ridge to the north of us and way down to the south. Look what's down there still on these runs of the GFS. You've got a significant tropical system, perhaps a hurricane, pretty close to Cabo at this point. And I should point out that at least some of our ensemble guidance and other deterministic members, the Euro, for example, shows a tropical system down here at about this time next week. So we'll watch for that. That's something of interest. but how it develops and how it plays out and any impacts it has on our weather remain to be seen. Let's take a look out 10 days. This is Friday, the 9th of September, and now a rather significant trough, an upper low, is over the Pacific Northwest and northern Great Basin region. And that aforementioned tropical system moves partially up the Gulf of California, then turns more north and heads into central Mexico, maybe affecting parts of southeast Arizona and New Mexico and West Texas. We would probably not see anything. Now, if this trough were to slow down a bit, if it were to be a bit of a deeper solution, that might pull that system closer to us and give us better rain chances. But right now, that does not look all that likely. As I told you yesterday, a system like that to affect us directly, especially on that trajectory, would require a lot of moving parts, a lot of things to go our way. Nevertheless, if this scenario plays out, yes, scattered to numerous showers and storms across eastern Arizona, we might be right on the periphery of that. So we'll see. But one thing does remain clear here, and that is the pattern is favoring cooler temperatures to come in by the end of next week. And this has the makings of what we would call a transitional event, where we start to shift away from our typical monsoon weather pattern and to that of a more early fall-like weather pattern. That doesn't necessarily mean much cooler temperatures for us, but what it does mean is drier air. Those overnight lows might cool off somewhat, and afternoon highs may ease back from the excessive heat levels that we have been seeing. But all of that is still uncertain because we're talking about 10 days out. All right, let's take a look at rainfall for Phoenix. This goes out through the 14th of September, coming off of the European ensemble. And, you know, you've got 51 members in this ensemble. Some of them show nothing at all. Others are kind of bullish on precipitation. The ensemble mean is up around a half an inch. So there could still be some active weather here for the first couple of weeks of September. And temperatures off the national blend of models remaining above average through at least the early and middle part of next week. But way out there toward the end of the period, temperatures do show a clear trend down. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. Music fans, do yourself a favor. Check it out. Our streaming station is there 24/7, 365. It is called KMGX. We play a ton of music, have a lot of fun doing that myself, and the Asian sensation, my one and only Michelle, involved in the programming and operation of said station. You get to hear us, you get to hear great music. What could be better? I'm going to leave a link to it in the description. All right, thank you so much for watching, all of your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. You guys be safe, stay cool, stay hydrated out there, and have yourselves a marvelous Wednesday.